Um, I think I remember when I was quite young, one girl I knew, we'd always been friends, but like I kind of remember her doing stuff, and I was just kind of like, okay. But looking back on it now, she was a bit scary, to be honest. Like when her dad used to beat her, and she would just be like laugh in his face, and I don't know. I remember kind of like I don't really want to elaborate on it, but I remember her sleeping with her brother, and well, I was just kind of like, because I didn't have a phone then, I just wanted to ring my mum and tell her to come and get me. But it was kind of like because I was in the room. I was in the room when it was happening. And I just thought like, oh, how. And because I was so young, I didn't have a phone. I must have been about like 10 or so, like because I think it was primary school, so like year 5, so it would have been about 9 or 10. God. But yeah, so the girl was about a year older than me, and the guy was a couple of years younger, so she'd be about 20 and he'd be about 17. But you know, I haven't seen them recently. I haven't really seen them since then, to be honest. I think subconsciously, I was just kind of like, no, don't want to see them. Something kind of happened with me and her, but I don't really remember it because I think because it was kind of traumatic. I kind of wanted to block it out, so I've kind of forgotten bits. But I think something happened with me and her, and I think she tried to make me with him, but I don't really remember. But I was kind of like, I told my mum, because I tell my mum everything, but not about me and her though. But I told her that she tried to make me have sex with her brother, because she did try and make me have sex with her brother, and that she had, that she'd had sex with her brother. Because my mum had been seeing them because they were like Seventh-day Adventists or something, but and her mum was all like Christians and blah 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 Christianity. She doesn't even know what her kids were up to. So, but you know, I didn't tell them because she would have just said I was lying anyway. So I think I just kind of never went near them again and kind of tried to forget it because, to be honest, it just really traumatized me. My name's Emily, and I just played a character called Chanelle, who was sort of sexually abused when she was about 10. And I found when I was kind of going through the script and sort of running it through and trying to work out what kind of mindset she'd have over it. She's obviously really traumatized, but whether she would be kind of happy to be telling people this, like getting it off her chest, or whether it would be really painful. So I kind of went with painful because I thought it was such a sensitive subject. I thought it'd be really difficult to talk about. I wanted it to come across like she hadn't told anyone before as well, because obviously she struggles to remember details of it, because it was a long time ago and she tried to block it out as well. So I was trying to sort of make it a bit of a strain, like bringing up memories that she tried to block out. From my own experiences, I've not experienced sexual abuse or anything like that now or when I was younger, but I do know of people who have, so it wasn't completely unknown ground for me. So I kind of went on how my friends and people I'd spoken to acted and felt when they talked to me about that. So yeah, I think it was a challenge, but I think it helped that I kind of knew people who had similar situations, because it's such a sensitive matter. You can't. It would be kind of difficult to just kind of make up, especially without knowing the real person. So yeah, just wanted to sort of convey it as accurately as possible.